Um, I would like to talk to you. I know you may want to be private. You may want to keep to yourself. You may not want nobody to know that you're here because you're afraid that we might want to get rid of you whatsoever. But like I said, I've had two people living here that they never said any harm, any bad things happen. So I don't have a problem with you staying here. But I would like to know for sure if there's somebody here or not. I have no problem with you staying here as long as you respect people. I could understand that you you owned a home. You took care of it. It's a beautiful home. I'm assuming, was the guy's name John Ferber? I'm assuming he was your brother. He's the person that I bought the house from. You guys,
Spring.
what was the word? Spring. I don't know if that's you talking to me here. I've a couple of words now that are I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what they mean. Fear. Keep it in mind. I don't have any fear. Hopefully you don't fear me either. Now, spring. What do you mean, spring like the weather, or you got to talk to me. Communicate. Don't throw a bunch of different words out there that I'm not going to understand what's going on. Again, I say, I have no problems with you staying here as long as you respect the people that I rent to, that come here to stay and live here. As long as you don't do no harm to them, you're welcome to stay here as long as you want. I would think you want, at one point you're going to want to cross into the light or whatever. You're going to want to go into heaven. I mean, I don't know the whole story. Nobody's passed away and come back to tell us exactly what's on the other side. But I'm noticing that meter is spiking. So something is popping up. I mean, if you go to this little box right here, that'll tell me, if you come close to it, put your hand over it, or just come near it, it'll light up and tell me that you're here. This little box will tell me you're here, and this little box here, which is the phone, will tell me what you want to say to me. So let's have a communication, a human with a spirit. Okay?
Soon.
What did you just say? Soon? Now, what do you mean soon? Soon you're going to break down and communicate with me? I'm seeing it spike, so that's telling me something's going on. Make it spike all the way to red. You did. Is that you? If that is
Rage.
you, reach, rage. What's wrong? Why would you have any rage? Now you're catching me off guard here. You're confusing me now because, I mean, nobody here has rage with you, or you shouldn't have any rage with me. Talk to me. Come close to this box, first of all, just so I know you're here and I'm not talking to myself. I don't want to feel like, I feel a little bit like an idiot here talking to an empty living room.
Raster.
Raster? I don't understand what raster means. If you're here, come close to this box right here. Come close to this box. This box will light up. It will let me know you're here. Make that box light up. Make it light up. If you're here, make it light up. I'm seeing it spike here and there. There's no need to be afraid of me. I'm a very good person. I got a good heart. I heard you was a good person too. So there's no need to be angry or fearful. Let's come to a common ground. Let's come to an understanding. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want, as long as you don't hurt nobody. Okay? But me and you have an understanding. Light it up. Light it up. I see it spiking. Okay? I gotta imagine it's you. Light it up and keep it lit. Light it up. If you stay near it, I don't know if you're waving your hand or what, but stay near it and the lights will light up and stay lit for a little bit. That will for sure tell me you're here. I could understand we've never had this talk before. You've seen me come in here to change the locks. You've seen me come in here to paint. You've seen me come in here to do various things, and you would just see me come in and out. And I don't know, since I've owned this place, I've had 3 or 4 people live in this place. So I know you're not used to seeing me, and it may take a little bit, but as you see, I come here with respect. I come here with respect for all living things, all living and non-living things. Okay? I'm a very good person. As long as you treat me good, I treat you good. So again, I see that thing is spiking up here, which is giving me an indication. Remove? Remove what? Hold on. I won't answer that text message for a little bit. I want to communicate with you. I see a couple of things here now. The last word you just spoke was remove. Remove what? I won't remove you. If you want to stay here, you're welcome to stay here. I mean, if you need me to help you to go across, if you need me to help you to go, I don't know, to the light or whatever, I will do whatever I can to help you. I don't know what.
Threat.
Threat? Why would you say threat? I'm a threat to you or you're a threat to me? I don't understand. You're speaking words that I'm not familiar with. When I see this thing is spiking, which is good, I want you to light this up and keep it lit for like a few seconds, so I know it's you. Knit. Let me turn this off. Let me try another one. We're going to...
Oculus. Off.
There's another app I got here, which is, I've heard if, they call it Spirit Box. It goes through a bunch of channels and spirits are able to communicate, talk. Let's see. Okay, so again I say, if you talk to the phone, I will be able to hear you. Tell me your name. I never got your name. I only know your brother's name. I've heard remove it. This is the second time I've heard remove. Remove what? Do you not want me to talk to you? Do you not want to talk to me? Do you just prefer me to leave? If you want me to leave, I will leave right now, and I won't bother you anymore. If you want me to leave, I want you to light that box up and have it lit for a few seconds. Then I know you're telling me to leave. Okay, I will take that you don't want me to leave, that you're okay with communicating with me for a little bit here. Talk to the phone. I should be able to understand. I know I'm hearing a bunch of words, but if you communicate, if you need to use some of my energy, go right ahead. If you need to use some of the energy off the camera here, which, wow, the battery is, damn, I had this fully charged and it's almost dead. Anyway, communicate to the phone so we can communicate with each other. Like I said, I'm not asking you to leave. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. If you need help from me, I'm willing to help. Tell me your name. This way we could start off with a good friendship. What is your name? I gotta imagine, I don't know too much. You know, I know sometimes it takes a lot of energy for you guys, for a spirit to communicate, and you may not have that full energy to talk to me. But just know that I am not here trying to get rid of you. The person that was here, they got a better job. So unfortunately, we're going back to New York. I'm going to have another person come here, another young lady that's a nurse. Hopefully you guys hit it off. But I will be here again tomorrow, and we could probably talk some more. I'm looking at my battery. I had a full charge that should last a couple of hours, and all of a sudden the battery says one notch. So it had to be you. I've heard stories of spirits draining electronical stuff or whatsoever. And I'm okay with it. I'm not angry. I'm okay with it. I mean, if you need to drain, if you need to use some of the power from the camera, my phone, you need to use some of mine, I'm giving you permission as long as you don't hurt me. You're welcome to use some of my energy to talk to me, to communicate with me. That's it. Okay? Now, I say this out of respect. I am protected. My mother, my father, the Lord, Jesus Christ protects me. I don't want you attaching yourself to me to come to my house. This is where you live. Stay here. You're welcome to stay here. You will have somebody in the next couple of days to chit-chat with. Hopefully you guys get along with each other. But I ask you to respect me and do not follow me home. You stay here. This is where you've made home for I don't know how many years, so enjoy it. Okay? And again I say, as long as you don't hurt anybody, I have no problems with you staying here. Okay? I give you respect, you give me respect. Now, it's hard, I know it's hard to communicate with this, I prefer the obelisk, but you're throwing words out there that I don't comprehend or you're not in a, so it's hard, I gotta figure out what you mean by that, but let me turn this off. I'm gonna let you go. I've been here long enough. Let me see who that texts me here. I'm gonna let you go. Let me get my stuff here. Like I told you before, my name is Steven. I know you've seen me come here before to paint. You've seen me come here to paint, to do repairs here and there. Okay. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate your conversation here. Didn't understand too much in the words there, but I appreciate you not causing any harm to the people that I've been renting to. And hopefully this young girl that'll be here in the next couple of days, you guys will hit it off. Let me turn my little meter off. Don't be afraid of me. There's no need to be afraid of me. Like I said, I got a good heart. I'm a good person. Let me turn the heat on in this living room. It's nippy in here. Where's the knob at? Okay. I am a good person. There's no need to fear me. Like I said, I will give you respect, you give me respect. And we'll do just fine. Okay? I'm gonna shut the camera off. I thank everybody who subscribes to me. Thank you all. This is my first investigation. That tells you I'm going to have a second one. I'll come back to this house again tomorrow until me and this individual that's here get a better communication thing going. But I'm going to do a couple of investigations. The Hollenbach Cemetery over across the street from General Hospital. There's a couple of mansions out there located throughout Wilkes-Barre. I'm going to get into this. Like I said, I believe in the afterlife. I have no problem with the afterlife. My day will come. Okay? The ideal is to communicate with the spirits to know what's going on. What's going on the other side. You know, is that how it is that we're able to stay, maybe not in a human form, but we're able to linger around in, in other ways or whatever. So it's just a way of knowing what the hell's going on. All right, so talk to everybody, spirits, people. I appreciate you guys. You guys have an extremely good evening. It's Friday, November 22nd, 2019. Everybody have an extremely good Friday. Be seeing you guys tomorrow, my next video. And stay tuned. Keep an eye out for my my next paranormal investigation. All right? All right, everybody. Good night.